Welcome to Speaking History channel to know the preparation for the United States War of Independence. Preparation for war. The First Continental Congress, September 1774. The British government's coercive acts against Massachusetts alarmed other colonies, making them realize their rights were under threat. In response, the First Continental Congress convened in Philadelphia on September 5, 1774, with 56 delegates from all colonies except Georgia. Peyton Randolph was elected president, and each colony was given one vote. Suffolk resolves. Joseph Galloway's plan to reconcile with Britain was rejected, while radicals passed the Suffolk resolves, declaring the coercive acts unconstitutional, urging the formation of a new government, and recommending economic sanctions against Britain. Declaration of Rights and Grievances. This document asserted the colony's right to life, liberty, property, and self-governance, rejecting 13 parliamentary acts since 1763. It called for the non-importation of British goods and established committees to enforce this. Despite these efforts, the British Parliament rejected colonial demands, declared Massachusetts in rebellion, and passed new coercive measures. This increased colonial anger, and by late 1774, tensions were high, with British troops seizing colonial arms and the Massachusetts House forming a provincial congress. Second Continental Congress, May 1775. Following the outbreak of hostilities at Lexington and Concord, the Second Continental Congress met on May 10, 1775, to prepare for war. They declared war on Britain, blamed the King's ministers, and appointed George Washington as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, which eventually grew to 400,000 men. The Declaration of Independence. As the conflict escalated, the call for complete independence grew louder. By July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress approved the Declaration of Independence. The document outlined the colony's right to abolish oppressive governments, listed grievances against King George III, and declared the United States free and independent, severing all ties with Britain. Battle of Bunker Hill, June 1775. Following Lexington and Concord, colonial forces gathered at Boston. Despite being defeated by British troops at Bunker Hill, the battle convinced the colonists they could fight against British regulars. George Washington later took command and faced challenges in organizing the army but eventually captured Boston. Radicals capture assemblies. By the end of 1775, revolutionary governments began replacing colonial administrations, slowly advocating for independence. A significant move came from Virginia when Henry Lee proposed a resolution of independence in June 1776, which was eventually adopted by the Continental Congress, leading to the final Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776. This declaration, while condemned by the British, was celebrated in France and elsewhere as a profound statement of freedom and democracy, solidifying the resolve for war and setting the stage for the United States fight for independence. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Catch you in the next one.